They want to win it all.
They want to win it all.
Right.
When they traded for Kevin Durant, when all of
I want a full head of hair.
like 6'9".
Look at the reality
I want to lose weight.
I'm just-
there's a lot of things we want in life.
I'm good.
That's absolutely true.
One of us can control the hair and weight.
But I'm just saying, did you think that you were going to have the same chance of growing a full head of hair as they have to go to the finals? When they
Yes,
traded for Kevin
I was the
Durant?
first one to say it. I was like, look, one, we were talking about who was going to run point. Devin Booker answered that. He was outstanding. They've done a great job of distributing the ball.
You know what I did on Sunday?
What'd you do?
Did y'all know what I did on Sunday?
What did you do?
I actually went to church, and I went and heard my good brother, Pastor Keon. And you know what was the theme for that Sunday?
A little bit of frustration?
No, purpose. Purpose, right? And so
was a good
Luka
message.
walking into that arena last night, his purpose wasn't to get that fan thrown out of the game or get into it with the fan. His purpose wasn't to get into it with Tim McMahon after the game. That was a distraction. His purpose was to go in there and, because it's rivalry week, to go at Devin Booker and get a win. But the problem is that the guy on the other end had a purpose, okay? And D-Book. And so D-Book walked into his house, didn't knock on the door, didn't take off his shoes, went sat on his couch, went turned on his TV, watched what he wanted to watch, and he ordered a 46-piece wing dinner from Buffalo Wild Wings. And you know the killer part about it?
What?
You know what he did? He used Luka's credit card because he DoorDashed it. He DoorDashed it. So that was the problem, right? Luka's purpose was to get at D-Book, who, by the way, Devin Booker owns that matchup in their career. He's 10-3 against Luka Doncic. That was his frustration.
Did he turn the AC down? Did he turn the AC down?
He had the fan blowing and everything.
Yeah, everything,
he did
the toes
everything
out.
he wanted to do. He missed 6 shots.
Look, yes.
My job is to be the best version of myself, to lead this team out there and help win games. And their job is to, create the best team possible and the best atmosphere around the team possible.
Yeah. Giannis didn't know. Do you believe him?
No.
Oh, my God. I am so surprised. I did not see that coming. He got fired? What?
You sound like Siri.
This is really, wow. This is, I am shocked. Can't you tell by my facial emotions? No, all kidding aside, I think with this team, they might not have saw it coming. Were they struggling? But it's just like any team that might struggle. Any team that's struggling, they might be able to figure it out.
You can't keep a straight face.
You don't see this. You don't
keep a straight face.
see top two teams fire a coach
without their star player.
When was the last time we seen a coach get fired that had a 30-13?
2016, something around David Blatt. My coach.
David Blatt. Okay, cool.
Did you know?
Did I know? What? That he was getting fired?
Yeah, he knew.
Oh, no, I did not. I promise you, from that meeting we had, that was like
But you sense it, though.
That was the third coach in 4 years.
Hold on, time out. All I know is this.
I was new there.
All I know is this. Adrian Griffin will still be there if Giannis Antetokounmpo wanted him there. Period. It ain't no ends, you know what I'm saying? It's a bust.
At the end of the day, though, Adrian Griffin out, Doc Rivers is in. So who is facing the most pressure to make this work in Milwaukee? Because that's the reason there's a coaching change.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is Doc Rivers. It's not fair, but it is him.
Hey, listen, I am not going to start. Look, I am not going to start a relationship with somebody that is 5'6" and then complain that they're not 6 feet tall. You know what you are getting with Doc Rivers. We are not in a situation here where Doc Rivers can be in a space where we're
5'6" and you're 6'1"?
I don't know. Look, my point is this. We know who the hell Doc Rivers is. The pressure is on, in my opinion, it is on Dame Lillard. When we are spending more time talking about what they lost than what they got back, that is an issue. They're like, oh, well, their defense is 22nd, and they lost Drew Holiday, and they lost this, and this is what and they had to give up. You're not talking about you just got a top 75 player.
But won't Dame have multiple opportunities to potentially win a championship?
No.
You think that Dame is his last best chance?
No, when I say last best chance, I mean in this window. Doc Rivers is going to be there for 2 seasons.
Yeah, but Dame is going to play for another 5 or 6 or 7 years.
Yes, but he's not going to be Dame Lillard for 5 or 6 or 7 more years. Maybe if it's 3 or 4. Dame is under
25.
pressure.
Well, y'all could stop.
They're 22 in defense.
Y'all could stop going back and forth because both of y'all are wrong.
No, okay.
The person who is under the most pressure is Giannis. Right? Giannis is the one that put pressure on the organization to trade for Damian Lillard and get Drew Holiday out of there. Giannis is the one that has been there for 11 years with 6 different coaches. Giannis had his hand in Mike Budenholzer getting fired. Giannis had his hand in Adrian Griffin getting fired. So don't come sit up here acting like it was a surprise. It wasn't no damn surprise. Giannis knows exactly what's going on. He has a voice in that organization. Giannis Antetokounmpo, since Aaron Rodgers has left Wisconsin, he is the biggest superstar and figure. He is Wisconsin. He is Milwaukee. So don't come tell me anything about pressure, no other areas. I don't want to hear about Dame. I don't want to hear about Doc. It's all about Giannis.
Okay, so the guy that's won a Finals MVP in the last few years,
and a championship,
and a championship, won all of that. There's a coach that hasn't won. Hold on, I let you finish. There's a coach that hasn't won anything since 2008.
Well,
that hasn't. Wait, let me finish.
Look at me.
Let me finish.
No, he's making my point here.
Yeah,
so
make me finish, right?
Appreciate you.
So 2008 he hasn't won a championship. He has a long list of playoff struggles. Yes. Right? A long list of playoff struggles.
Yes.
Then you have another guy named Dame Lillard who just came over. And he is a Hall of Fame player, one of the NBA 75 greatest. He is Dame time. But in this situation, their defense has dropped to a point where it is unrecognizable. So if I'm walking into this situation, is it the coach that not a lot of people believe can be the deciding maker in between second round and conference finals? Is it the coach, or is it the player that has not proven to keep that team at the elite level? Giannis is the reason why they're in this position to be successful in the first place.
Dame will have a lot of opportunities. Doc won't. That's what I'm saying. In this moment, Doc is under pressure to do the most with the least, given their circumstances with their personnel. But I agree with you. At the end of the day, people are going to say, did Dame win a championship or not? Doc has. Giannis has. Did Dame?
Doc is going to be with them for 3 years. That's 3 years of Dame Lillard window.
Look, can we stop with the Game 7s and Doc not winning Game 7s?
No, we cannot. Absolutely not.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I'll let you talk. Let me finish.
Did you really?
The reason being is because in Game 7s, majority of the time, and speaking from experience because I done played with so many Hall of Famers, your superstars, they take you home in Game 7s. It's no game planning in Game 7s. Either you got it or you don't.
When you up 3-2, when you up 3-1, when you up 3-1.
Go ahead, Perk.
Time out. We label Giannis as one of the most dominant players. He's going to be one of the most all-time greats. How do we view them? We got to keep the same energy we keep for a Kevin Durant, a Steph Curry, a LeBron James. One championship is not enough.
Agreed.
One championship is not enough.
Agreed.
And you have the pieces around you to get it done. You're second in the Eastern Conference. Can you get it done again? Because, look, one could argue that they were KD big size 18s. If he wasn't on the line, he wouldn't have won the championship that year. Giannis got to get it done, and the pressure is on him.
Doc is a Hall of Fame coach. I think he's a great hire for this job. But at the end of the day, when we're looking at it, we know who Doc Rivers is. He has been, for 15 years, it's been up 3-1. Up 3-2.
Bro, this is the best.
And you just said I didn't say Game 7.
Hold on, but we need a back and forth.
Get your hand out my pocket.
This is the best team. Doc is the most championship-ready team that Doc Rivers has had since 2008, and when he was coaching the Celtics.
I would agree.
Okay.
So the pressure is on
him
then.
No.
Here's what I know. I know the pressure is up in Milwaukee, and it's up at this desk right now. So let's take a break.
You put your hand on
whatever.
Perk, though, what's
Drink some
longer?
water.
The history of hate between the Celtics and the Heat, or the time it takes Richard to text back?
Oh, he always called me right.
That ain't
Just me then. All right, here's a look at tonight's 7-game slate as Rivals Week rolls on. The Kings and Warriors, of course, will renew acquaintances after that 7-game playoff series. The Celtics face the Heat. And then, where we got the Joel Embiid?
I'm telling you, that's a sleeper.
A little bit.
That 76ers and Pacers.
76ers and Pacers.
That's a sleeper.
Yeah, because the Pacers have a bottom 5 defense in the NBA, so I expect Joel to go
Now I know
off.
how you can sit next to Perk. You can't see him.
Let's take a look back at some of the best Heat Celtics moments in the history of their storied rivalry. We're just going to go back here to the 2012 Paul Pierce sizing up LeBron.
Ooh, that's how you answer.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
Why?
I was in Oklahoma at the time.
Doing nothing.
No, waiting on this
Be
series
nice.
to end so I can
Why?
get to the finals.
Why are we
Yeah.
like this? All right. Who do you trust more this season, Perk? The Miami Heat, which you can never count out. I know they've been struggling lately, or the Boston Celtics?
I can count them out, and I'm counting them out. I trust the Celtics. They're too deep, and they got revenge on their
You
mind.
get paid to say that.
Are you as definitively on the side of the Celtics?
I'm not, because
I get
somehow
paid to
these two
speak
are
the truth.
fighting. It's all right. Somehow the Heat end up in the finals 2 out of the last 4 years, but I'm still going with the Celtics.
I'm going with the Heat, damn it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Look, UD, congratulations. It is well deserved.
Yes,
Don't
it
listen to the haters. That's why they're haters.
That's going to do it for us. We will see you
Paul
tomorrow.
Pierce, nothing but a hater,
Enjoy
UD.
tonight.
I got you.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Keep them down, try to wear, I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA over here,